All right. Would you just kind of take us through that story?
Oh my God. I've never ever told this story. Then I remember getting a couple tweets that became a lot of tweets of how proud people were of me. So when people were coming through being nice to me, almost sympathetic, I was like, oh wait, this is actually kind of cool.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. Hi, it's Keisha. Nice to meet you all. Get in here because you've got quite a bit to get on into. So we're going to go ahead and talk about Kendall Jenner. Now, I know you've seen that title. We're going to go ahead and revisit the time when the internet thought Kendall Jenner just wasn't straight. They thought she was bisexual. They thought she was lesbian. And this was like this ongoing rumor for so many years. Kendall has come out on record. That probably isn't the right word to use, is it? That was a good one, but that wasn't in the script. She has come out on record to speak on her sexuality, and I just want to start off this video by saying I don't care how she chooses to identify. I don't care whether she's lesbian, straight, LGBT, like she can be anything. That's up to her. I find it very interesting that in 2025 people still come out, or people want people to come out. First and foremost, you're too entitled, way too entitled. The internet's too comfortable with telling people what to do. Chill out. They're also too comfortable with putting people in boxes. What was it Miley Cyrus said? I can't be tamed. Like, some people just do too much. Do too much. And you guys do it with Shawn Mendes as well. Like, Shawn Mendes has gone on record several times to say he's straight, but people say, I beg to differ. And it's like, bro, who the flip are you? Not too much now, because I don't know, with the whole Shawn Mendes one, I'm always going to be a defender that people just try to, he's told you he's straight, but people want him to be gay. For why? I shall never know. If you're a gay person who has a crush on Shawn Mendes, that's completely fine. But to take it to another level of just like commenting certain things and spreading narratives, even when he's gone on record several times, not just once, you guys know what several means. That's one thing that I just can't comprehend myself. I don't rock with that. I don't rock with that. Now, I do think some things can just be shits and gigs and it can just be a laugh, like today's video. This is just a memory that's been unlocked in my mind like yesterday. And I was like, oh my God, there truthfully was a time where the internet thought Kendall Jenner was about to come out. Whoever someone chooses to identify as is whoever you choose to identify. It does nothing to me. It does nothing to me. And I'm very accepting of it, pretty much everything. I just don't give a flying monkey about a lot of things. And I also feel like there's other issues in the world that we should be speaking on rather than who someone chooses to love. I just think that's mad. And I get it, every generation is different and people have their own mentalities, but I just feel like snap out of it, bitch. Sorry, someone had to say it. Like, just snap out of it. It's 2025, adapt, learn, listen, grow. If you don't want to grow or do all those things, then it says more about you. But again, look, this is not me trying to tell you believe what you want to believe or think. I just don't really give a flying monkey, do I? But I just feel like love is love. Love is in the air. Not over here though, but love is in the air to all of you guys. You know in weddings when they throw like bouquets and the person who catches it is apparently who's going to get married next? Do you guys actually believe that? I've never been to a wedding before, by the way. Have I? Maybe. I don't think I've been to a wedding before. But would I be running to catch a bouquet? Like, do I actually believe in that? Was it like just like a superstition? Like just one of those things that has kind of been made up? Because have you caught a bouquet before and didn't get married? Like, I'm sure there's plenty of stories like that, right? Don't know why we're talking about bouquets, but here we are. Kendall Jenner is an American model and reality TV personality, famous for being on Keeping Up with the Kardashians and being on the first episode only aged 11. She's since gone on to model for high-end brands like Chanel, Marc Jacobs, Miu Miu, Fendi, and many more. Despite Kendall Jenner believing that this all happened for her because she works extremely hard, it's like Kendall Jenner hates the word. This is not what this video is about, but maybe we should speak about that another day. It's like Kendall Jenner thinks the word Nepo baby is a slur. Like, Nepo baby really is a slur for some of these celebrities. Like, they just, oof. She believes she got these jobs from hard work, dedication, perseverance. Not because of who her family is. Again, another conversation for another day. She's graced the cover of Vogue many times, like a dozen times. It's actually insane. She was crowned the highest paid supermodel in 2018 and has held that title since then. According to Google, this rumor began in 2019, but I beg to differ. I think this rumor actually took place before. Her sisters had all had public relationships and made headlines with their partners. Kendall Jenner's first publicized relationship would be with Harry Styles. I think prior to this, she was rumored to be dating this said person, that said person, but I would say who she was paparazzied with the most around this period will be Harry Styles, and this would come in late 2013. They were first seen on a date at Craig's in Hollywood and rumored to be dating then. Kendall Jenner quickly told her E! News rep that they were just friends and that there was no story. Even though Kendall publicly said there's no story, many had begged to differ because there would be like pictures of them being all cozied up and people just felt like friends don't do that. Like this is giving, There was even a ship name for them. I think it was Hendel. But yeah, there was nothing fully confirmed. But if you were to ask me, I do actually believe that they were at least messing around. Dating, I don't know, messing around, seeing each other, sure. Since then, we know that she's been rumored to be dating Bad Bunny. We know that she's also been linked with basketball player Devin Booker. In 2018, in an issue of Vogue, she opened up about her short period away from the reality show Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and she also spoke on her love life and addressing rumors about her possibly being a lesbian, to which she said, "I think it's because I'm not like all my other sisters." Alright, okay, look. Intentionally or not, one thing Kendall's gonna do is let you know I ain't like them girls. I'm not like them girls. Okay? Anyway, she said, "I think it's because I'm not like my other sisters who are like, here's me and my boyfriend." So it was a thing for a minute because no one ever saw me with a guy. I would always go to that extra mile to be low-key with guys, sneaking around all the time. You don't want to like look crazy. Kendall Jenner is a self-described tomboy, but says she's never been with women. She said, "I don't think I have a bisexual or gay bone in my body, but I don't know. Who knows?" She said, "I'm all down for experience, not against it whatsoever, but I've never been there before." She then said that she understands where people could get that impression because of the energy she gives off. She said, "But I don't want to say that's wrong because I'm not transgender or anything." Wait, what? Sorry, that like spun me. Like, I'm like, wait, hold on. Because I had to read that a couple of times and I still don't get the okay, because I'm not transgender or anything, she continued, "But I have a tough energy. I move differently. But to answer your question, I'm not gay. I have literally nothing to hide. I would never hide something like that." I'm hearing it, but you lost me for a second, but I'm hearing it again. When I was researching, I was like, where did the transgender line come from? Let's go and talk about Cara Delevingne, because this is what really, really, really sparked it for some people. Cara Delevingne is a British model and actress. She exploded during the 2010s and quickly became one of the sought-out names in fashion. She's modeled for many prominent brands, including Chanel, Burberry, Dolce & Gabbana, Fendi, Stella McCartney, H&M, Zara, Dior, Puma, Rimmel, and L'Oreal Paris. She was a major figure in fashion, walking the runway for various high-profile designers, appearing in numerous magazine covers, and participating in campaigns for a wide range of companies, from luxury to fast fashion. Don't know where you were during the 2010s, but for me, Cara was everywhere. She was actually quite notorious for her big, bushy eyebrows. People loved it. People wanted to get the Cara look. Prior to her having any ounce of relationship, even like basically including a friendship with Kendall, she publicly dated British singer-songwriter Jake Bugg between 2012 and 2013. In 2013, she also dated Fast and Furious star Michelle Rodriguez. Michelle Rodriguez and Cara sparked romance rumors weeks before the Fast and Furious actor confirmed their relationship status to the Mirror in February 2014. According to the outlet, the two started dating sometime in late December/early 2014 and were frequently spotted in public together. Touching on her new relationship, Rodriguez told The Mirror, "It's gone really well. She's so cool. When we started hanging out, I just thought she was awesome and we had the best time together." Pretty much like gushing about Cara. Not gonna lie to you, didn't know that. Let's fast forward to 2015. Kendall Jenner and Cara created a nickname for themselves where they combine both letters of their names and spell out cake. So CA for Cara and KE for Kendall. They would always use this hashtag in their photos together. Now, I have to admit, I do think it's Cara posting more pictures than Kendall. Like, a lot of times, Cara would go on Instagram and basically say that she misses Kendall. Cake is also funny because Cake is like the behind of a woman. They would post like adorable photos of them two together. A lot of times they looked hella cozy. A lot of times the caption or photo would just kind of scream, "I miss this long distance relationship." I don't know, that was me though, okay? Someone's gonna say, okay, maybe they were just like really good friends and they were besties and all of that. And yes, that is a huge possibility as well. I just feel like in some instances I'm like, oh, well, this just got really interesting because is this giving, like, I get it. You can declare your love for a friend. But some of these ones I'm like, one being the fact that they were both the face of like the Love magazine issue back in 2015. I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't just doing that pose with anyone. That's me though. You let me know what you think. Especially this one here. It's giving lovey-dovey. It's giving intimate. It's giving holding each other in the embrace. Girl, I don't just do that for no one. But maybe they do. Also, we have to understand that Kendall Jenner is beautiful. Kendall Jenner is actually gorgeous. I know there was a time where Kendall made it seem like she was just like fully natural. She would never touch her lips the way that, Kylie did. And then later on, she got lip filler. People make it seem like she just got her lips done. In my humble opinion, I think it's a little bit more than that. I think her work is a lot more natural and seamless. And I think whoever did it did a very good job of like not making it the most obvious. But I do think you can actually tell from photos. I'm not doing like a before photo where she was a young kid. She was still in her 20s in one photo, and then like mid-20s or late 20s, so I get it, people's face can change and everything, but also when you have accessibility to surgeons and when you have sisters who have gotten pretty much majority of things done, no shade, then doesn't seem that random. They had this Love magazine shoot, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this was given lesbian couple. I remember when this came out, I was thinking, oh my god, like they don't need to come out, but like, is this them coming out? Because I'll be here for it. They wore matching cake merchandise. Now, the public actually thought they would be coming out with like #cake merch, because this will be around a time where it was so big for mainly musicians like Kanye West and Justin Bieber to come out with like merchandise that had like tour dates on it. I think she was like maybe at Glastonbury, and like someone had just made the top for her. It was just like this inside joke thing between her and Cara. I have to be honest though, Kendall Jenner is a beautiful girl. She's around a bunch of beautiful women, models all the time. I would be here for it personally. I think a lot of people also believe that a lot of her relationships, especially ones that's been with men, have been very heavily PR'd or publicity stunt. But I just feel like whenever she's around Cara or whenever she's around the girls, she just seems a lot more fun, and it just seems like she's smiling a lot more, but hey, one thing a Scorpio is gonna do, give you that resting bitch face, but it's always gonna serve. Let's be very clear. So yeah, she had a photo here. The caption was "The Chronicles of Cake," and it's like a picture of her like, well, they're posing in a very weird way, I guess, but like she's kind of holding her butt as well. So I guess there's one example there. There was a cake for I think it was Kendall's 20th birthday, and there's like a photo of half Cara, half Kendall, and then she captioned it "A cake for my cake."
Okay. Whatever that means.
Caption reads "Cake me." Another caption is "Cake, fries, food, friends, love. Did I mention cake?" Another picture here she posts of Kendall Jenner, and Kendall Jenner is holding this sign that says "Ain't no piece of cake without Cara." I guess Kendall sent the photo to Cara, to which Cara posted on Instagram and said, "I miss you like I miss #cake. Love heart, cake, love heart."
Huh?
Are you homosexual?
A what?
I'm homosexual.
What's that?
Now, Kendall Jenner and A$AP Rocky had allegedly dated for roughly a year between 2016 and 2017. I believe his first release after that was a song titled A$AP Forever, in which one of the lyrics read, "In love with my B word, because she's bi." We don't know whether he was actually talking about Kendall Jenner. Let's not forget this infamous tweet where Kendall Jenner had tweeted at Tyler, the creator, saying, "Apparently we're dating," to which he replied and said, "Not possible, we're both gay." I'm sorry, what?
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
Now, there's this photo that Kendall Jenner posted when it was Bella Hadid's birthday, and it said "Happy birthday, sexy," at Bella Hadid, and girl, this picky right here, it's not giving friend. Beep, beep. Is that my bestie and a Tessie? That, when she posted this, do you remember where you are? Or maybe you don't. Maybe you actually clocking into work, as you should. I don't know. This photo gave... Bitch. Yeah, we do this from time to time. Now, people have their own speculation on Bella Hadid as well. A lot of people believe that Bella Hadid is bi, because I think The Weeknd like had alluded to something in his song lyrics. Again, a lot of these rappers be talking about people's sexuality. Have you noticed that? Now, let's go ahead and talk about the infamous Proactiv announcement. There was going to be this huge announcement. Kris Jenner was getting the public ready for something big, something major. Later we find out it's about her skin and acne, but based on the rollout for this campaign, it was underwhelming and, in my opinion, clickbait. I think Kendall saw what certain tabloids and comments had said in regards to her, and this again is nothing new or nothing just random. I think this had started with the whole Cara Delevingne post and the #cake. After Kris Jenner announced that her daughter had some big news praising Kendall for her bravery, she claimed that the upcoming revelation was Kendall's most raw and moving confession yet. Now, naturally, I'm not gonna lie to you, if I'm hearing that, I'm thinking a couple things. I'm thinking the person's sick. Like, they're gonna come out and say, like, this is what I've really been dealing with, battling behind the scenes, or maybe that you're LGBTQ+IA. What would you think? Her fans awaited eagerly for the story. And when the big news was revealed to be a sponsorship with skincare brand Proactiv, a product Kendall claimed helped her clear the acne. I'm gonna be real with you, I ain't buying that. I feel like when it comes to acne, especially someone who has acne right now, can't see it, but it's like hormonal acne and quite a bit of scarring. I have no problem like sharing it or like coming close to the camera because it's just like so normal. I understand her relationship with her skin hasn't always been the best for her. I know that, you know, there's so much photos of her that exist where she has texture, and that's one thing the Kardashians hate to admit. Okay? One thing they're gonna always do is face tune that ish down. Kendall Jenner is so beautiful. Even with acne, she's beautiful too. And I understand how it may have been a big deal for her, but I do think it was attention seeking. She did go to post the photo of her where she had a lot of acne and texture and everything. You know, it was like a side-by-side, a 10-year challenge. She said, I was 13 and ran home crying every day because people would stare at my skin. Do I think that these Kardashian Jenner women are very dramatic? Yes, they are. Now, do I think people were staring at her skin? Yeah, I do. I think people can be very rude. I think that whether it's intentional or not, people don't even make eye contact with you anymore. They look at your skin, they look at the texture, they look at the bumps, they look at the acne. So I understand that. But I also think that she posted this to try and get that coin. Oh, absolutely. In her mind, this is her being brave, posting this photo of her where she has a lot of acne and texture. Yes, I do. Especially for someone who probably, her job is to like always look flawless and always look put together. I think that this was something that she genuinely felt was this brave thing to do. And that's how you know this family is so out of touch. They have in their mindset probably taught each other that your skin has to always look like this. You need to go and get this facial. If you like, you always need to be doing something. You always got to be making moves with your skin. Yeah. So this is so sad to me because everybody gets acne. Whether it's adult acne, whether it's when you're a kid, I have adult acne and it's a bitch. It's not fun. But I understand when she speaks about her skin, I understand the anger, the rage you feel for your skin, but I don't think a product like Proactiv is really going to help. I think it's to do with gut health a lot of the time. I think it's you having to go to a dermatologist. And we're not going to sit in here and pretend that the reason why the acne just went was because of Proactiv. Girl, I'm going to need you to be so serious, especially when you have the accessibility to dermatologists just like that, with a click of a finger. Girl, be so for real. Some of the hashtags that Kris Jenner... It's kind of comical. Some of the hashtags were be the change, share your story. Like, you would think that this was a big deal. It's flipping skin. Prepare to be moved is crazy. Hashtag be the change. Hashtag share the story. Hashtag change the conversation. Hashtag proud mum. Like, what? Like, you dragged it. Kris dragged it. Kris dragged it. What do you mean proud mum? Hashtag finally a solution. Finally a solution. Hashtag authenticity. Hashtag my daughter inspires me. Hashtag get ready. My goodness, that level of just, do we call it delusion? How out of touch are these people? What do you guys think about this? Isn't it just like a funny situation? Like, don't you just like sometimes think about certain moments in pop culture that just had you cackling because it's like, okay, what a time. Let's revisit it. If there's any other moment like that, please do comment it down below so that I can go on a little deep dive. And not every video needs to be long. Some videos can just be like, they don't need to be an hour long deep dive. They don't need to be 40 minutes. They can just be like 20 minutes and under, right? So I would love to know if there's any other thing that you guys can recall from pop culture. Maybe like the 2000s, the 90s, or 2010s, because that's like more of the more iconic periods. And again, please do not take this video too seriously. If you do take it too seriously, that's more of a you issue, not me. So yeah, anyways guys, I'll catch you guys real soon for a brand new video. Bye.